What's the vibes? Top of the morning. Excuse me, just got done eating. Top of the afternoon. Top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I'm Dream. Happy Halloween. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, please. Blunt Money Bets. Sub to the channel, put your notifications on so you know when we going live. I generally, especially during the NBA season, when I set the time, I'm gonna be, 5 to 10 minute grace period. But normally I'm real close to the time. But set your notifications just in case. Sub to the channel, share the video if you're watching this on Twitter. Give me a like and a retweet, help the channel grow. At last check, I was at like 482 subs. I appreciate it. Let me see, what's the day? Wednesday? Hey, shit, let's get to 490 by the end of the week, man. Let's just keep doing it. Quick recap. Oh yeah, happy Halloween. That's why I got this hat on. For Halloween, I was a African king. I had the whole get up. Like I paid for a whole like Nigerian what you call it. Yeah, Scotty, I seen that, and I'll get to all the comments. If you're new here, go ahead, fire the comments up, man, and I'll get to every comment and address them. Yesterday was a very quick show, profitable, but a very quick show. But we gave out a lot of information. So today we're gonna definitely chop it up for at least 45 minutes to an hour, even though I don't have too much. But yeah, I had the whole get up, man, like a whole Nigerian wedding kind of royalty outfit, you know what I'm saying? It was like a 3-piece suit. It was tough, you know what I'm saying? But this the hat I wore with it. I said, I ain't putting on all my shit for this. I actually just saw my hat lying around. I'm like, let me throw this shit on for the stream, you know what I'm saying? Like Kung Lao vibes. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. All right. So yeah, quick recap. 1 and 2 yesterday. We're gonna pick it up with the straights. Been ass with the straights lately, you know what I'm saying? Had a bad day, had a good day, then a bad day yesterday. So like my man Scotty in the comments saying Jalen Duren only got 23 minutes, and that's my fault. I'm still gonna play that 2 assist shit. And I still will play the lay because anything can happen. But I should have mentioned that they were on the back-to-back, and there's always opportunity for a blowout. Well, actually, no, they wasn't on it. Was Detroit on the back-to-back? Damn, I don't even remember. Maybe Detroit. I don't know if Detroit was on the back-to-back. But either way, yeah, I think Detroit was on the back-to-back. Yes, Detroit was on the back-to-back. I'm pretty sure. So with that could come blowouts, and with that could also come rest in the franchise. You know what I'm saying? So that's my fault early in the season. It's not like I went too crazy on Duren. Like we didn't have like Duren ladders or nothing. But it's our guy. It's our first king of this channel. So we're gonna have a little something on Duren regardless. But yeah, I could see the 23 minutes just because he is the franchise. Cade is too. But Cade has been playing bad, so maybe Monty wanted to get him a couple more minutes to get a couple more looks because Cade turnover's been crazy. He ain't really been passing the ball as good as he can. He's much better than he's better than what he's been playing the last couple games. So with Duren, they just didn't bring his ass back in. I noticed that they brought Cade back in. They brought Usar back in. They were like, nah, you sit down. And like I said, I can't be upset. The way that boy been a goddamn horse for us, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be too mad at that. But yeah, quick with 1 and 2, we're gonna clean that up. But man, what's up with Zach LaVine? Also, we hit the double with Ben Simmons. So yeah, shout out to Ben Simmons with the double. Plus 190, 200, wherever you got it at. What else? Other straights that I have. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Oh, Zaire. Oh my goodness, Zaire and Cade. Yeah, Cade didn't play well. Zaire did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Zaire did his thing. But yeah, man, what's up, LaVine? Zach LaVine. I told y'all, man, and I put it on the timeline for everybody. Okay, so that could have been it too. I see Colin in the comments. He's saying Jalen thought he heard his eight. That could have been it too. It was so many games on yesterday. Like I was going in between because I normally watch on 2 TVs and a laptop. And I was even switching games in between then. So I was switching between because it was a blowout in the Detroit game. So I was going in back and forth. So I could have missed that. That makes sense too because he didn't come back in and Cade came back in. I was very surprised. But yeah, man, Zach LaVine, I told y'all, man, we beautiful plus 850 plus 950 wherever you got it. Shit, I noticed that they took that shit down. Hopefully it was still up when I put it on the timeline, so y'all definitely should always follow me. I put it on the timeline, and then I played it right after I put it on the timeline. And I actually played it, put it on the timeline. Well, I actually played it and played it later for like some real money. I just put $5 on it at first, and I put like a few more bucks on it. And when I put a few more bucks on it is when I gave it out, and it had went up from 850 to 950. But either way it goes, we're gonna be on it again. But I'm very interested to see, because I mean, I don't, y'all see my bets. I put my bets on the timeline. I don't bet a lot of money. These are blunt money bets, you know. Well, a lot of money is relative to people, so I don't want to make it seem like that. But you know, y'all see people on the timeline that put like $200 on shit that I put $20 on, that I put $30 on. Y'all see that? So it's not like, I say that to say this. I'm not moving these lines. I don't think. I'm not. You know, I'm not. Even with Prize Picks. Like today, there is nothing that you can bet an alt on DraftKings under, like, that's like 750, 850, 950, nothing. No, if y'all find something on DraftKings, at me. I have not found nothing. And that's crazy. And they took it down. And they also took my Zaire 10 rebounds down. So I gave the Zaire out 2,500. That shit nerfed. Ended up closing around 1,400. Shit, before the start, you couldn't even play it. We had to go to the SGPs. So I'm just wondering, like, I want to say we're going to be on LaVine again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But ain't going, first of all, the under 1.5 assists probably going to go down to 500. So maybe it won't be worth it. But at the end of the day, I just find that very suspect. If y'all find something on DraftKings, maybe on other sites, as y'all know, I'm still locked out of FanDuel. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get my account back in the next week or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give them a month before I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I just find that funny. So hopefully we can be on LaVine again. But, you know, I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I'm just a guy. If y'all don't know, man, I'm just a guy that watches games. I'm not big on analytics. I just watch games. I use narratives, and I trust my gut. And I explained in detail, and I gave it out to the whole community. I gave it out on the timeline. I gave it out on my channel. I gave it out in my boy Crispy Cabin Spaces. I gave it out in my boy Zay Spaces. I gave it out. It was out there. So hopefully you was able to get that. Hopefully they ain't take it down before you was able to grab that. So yeah, beautiful day yesterday. You know, could have been better if Duran played a little more. How about my twin? I see y'all talking about twin. How about Usar? How about my boy? 10 rebounds again, double again. My fault for not giving it out. I just gave the 12 out. So how about my boy, man? How about my boy Usar? Shit, he covered his part of the GOAT's parlay. You know, he ain't a king yet because he ain't officially covered, but he gonna be the next king. I can already tell. But yeah, 8 rebounds covered. Well, 10 rebounds covered the rebound line. Pretty sure 4 assists covered his assist line again. I'll be looking towards his assist amount. Bunch of steals, probably bunch of blocks. Like, that's my fucking guy, man. And I think wait till his brother start getting time. It's just Houston is, you know. So that's a lot of fucking recap. My God, how about we get to the goddamn? But we is gonna soak it in today. Pause a little bit. Just because yesterday the show was so goddamn, was just so damn quick. I literally was probably on here less than 15 minutes. I had something I had to attend to that was important. Jalen Duren only getting 20. Yeah. Crystal Bowen, you need some picks. You're in the right place. And I got a prize picks for you too, Crystal. I actually got a prize pick for you. And speaking of which, so 3 field goal miss not on prize picks no more? Before I could actually kill them, I was giving them out, but I ain't really kill them. Phil, this is stuff I'm talking about. Like, I'm not going to act like, because, you know, I ain't got no huge platform. So I'm not going to act like I'm the one that's nerfing this shit. But I mean, geez, the shit that I love, they get rid of it. Like, what's going on? We ain't got no field goal miss no more. We don't got that no more because y'all was giving out bad lines. And I said it from jump. Day one, them lines were sweet. But yeah, Crystal, I got some prize picks for you and a couple straights. Yeah, some blood money bets. You know the vibes. Not too much, though. One thing I want to say, first off, like I said, if you're watching this on Twitter, like my boy Wham, give me a like, give me a retweet, help the channel grow. Happy Halloween. That's why I got this hot on. It was a part of a costume. Happy Halloween. And yeah, like it, retweet it, sub to my channel, Blunt Money Bets. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Aaron Wojnarowski, Shams. Let me know about Zoo. Let me know about Zoo, Aaron. But you know the vibes, man. We just gonna try and keep it rolling, man. Good vibes. Usar balling. You know the vibes, Scotty, man. And Jalen hurt his ankle, I think. So how do you feel about Grayson over 2.5 rebounds? I don't know if you talked about that yet. DeShante. DeShante Swain. I don't know how old you is, Deshante. But you know, I'm in my mid-30s, so Jodeci wasn't my era. But Devontae Swain is he like a Jodeci. You know, it's a very popular in the song "Freaking You" by Jodeci. Casey or JoJo be like Devontae Swain. So that's your name now. Instead of Deshante James, when I Jones in here, I'm gonna call you Devontae Swain. But yeah, you know the vibes with Grayson. I wouldn't play a juice if it's minus 170. Hell nah. But we up with Gray. If you haven't checked my timeline, bro, check the timeline. I gave out 4 and 4. Emmanuel Quickly and Grayson, 4 rebounds and 4 rebounds. It's like plus 5 something. You know what I mean? But we about to get into it. All right. So 10 minutes and 40 seconds. We will call that 11 minutes of a recap and comments. And let's get to the show. All right. Because I got to get candy to hand out to the kids. Last year it was my first Halloween in this house, and them kids fucked me up. They was ringing my doorbell day and night. I wasn't ready. So I'll be ready today. All right. Jalen Brunson over 21.5 points. Gave this out on the timeline. 22.5 is fine. Simply put, he's coming off a bad game and a good game. But I think he had a great game, then a bad game and a good game. I don't know. Either way it goes, I know his ass hit 8 or 9 threes the other day, like that. So he's got some good juju working. But more than anything, man, Jalen Brunson, you just have to play his point. Well, you don't have to. I just play his points every single time that he's going against Donovan Mitchell. It's like I don't know if he hates Donovan Mitchell. I don't know, but he abuses Donovan Mitchell. It's just is nothing else really to be said about it. It's going to be a close game, I believe. You can tell by the spread. The spread is saying it's going to be a close game. I know my boy Flo is on the Knicks, so if Flo is on the Knicks, then I like the Knicks. I just think it's going to be a very, very close game because they play again tomorrow. So Cleveland probably going to lose unless Garland play. But they're probably going to lose in New York. So if they're going to lose in New York, then they know they need to play today. They need to play ball today in Cleveland. You add that to the fact that they lost to New York last year. Is definitely a revenge game. So I expect the game to be close. And if it's a close game, they're going to need Brunson. And who the fuck is going to guard Brunson? Did they add any defenders that was great in the offseason? Not that I could think of. Motherfucking Max Strus and goddamn George Yang. Neither one of them doing shit for Brunson. So yeah, unless somebody else go crazy, let's go ahead with Daniel Brunson. Daniel, what up, Daniel? I appreciate that, but let's go with Jalen Brunson over 21.5 points. 22.5 is fine, but I put 21 on the timeline last night, so that's what I'm gonna go with next. Devin Vassell over 17.5 points. I think it's a very good spot for him. I think he'll end up closing the season like, let me not even say that shit no more. Because last time I said I think Durham's going to end the season. First we got him at 8.5, and then the 10.5 was so I'm like, he's going to end the season line 10.5, 11.5, maybe 12.5. Next fucking game, he go from 8.5 to 10.5. Now what is he? 12.5? Like, yo, relax. So I ain't even gonna say what I think that, I ain't gonna say what I think Devin Vassell is gonna close at this season. But I don't think it'll be 17.5. So we'll go ahead and take him in what I think is a good matchup. Who's guarding him? Eric Gordon, Grayson Allen, who's a scrappy guy, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Devin Vassell, pretty sure he leads the team in shots, pretty sure he leads the team in points, just got that big contract. He been coming out sniping, coming out playing very aggressive. So you can get his over 17.5, should be minus 110, but shop around. I love the spot for Devin Vassell. In a game that I think the Spurs can keep close, we did see Phoenix blow Utah out, and I was surprised, that was big for our plus 2,700 fade every team on the back-to-back lay. That was a part of our magical day a couple days ago. So I was very happy because I'm like, watch Phoenix blow this shit against a scrappy Utah team. But nah, they didn't. But I still think that they got an opportunity not to be as good as a lot of people think, and they're missing two of their top players. So maybe the young Spurs keep this close. And if the young Spurs keep this close, I like it even better. All right. I'm 26, man. I only got one foot in that. That's cool. All you need is freaking you. All you need is freaking you, and maybe one or two more. I know we got a couple older guys in here, so y'all drop the Jodeci looks in the comments if y'all watching. But yeah, those are the two straights. Could not talk you off of Vassell. I mean, 25 at plus 400 couldn't talk you off of it. If you want to, I can't get a 30. Maybe I can get one in an SGP, but I don't really like that 25 at 400. And this is bad. I got to start being better because I had people DMing me like, "Yo, why didn't you just give out the Levine under his stock assist, like under the normal assist, under 3.5, 4.5, whatever the fuck it was?" I don't know. My brain's crazy. I don't think that way. When I see value, I'm like, I'm just betting the blunt money. I'm not even putting no unit on the straight bet. So And I kind of feel the same way if I don't think I'm getting great value on the blunt money bet. So I don't think 7 points over, 3 buckets over, maybe 4. I don't think that's what's worth plus 400. But if you can get a 30 at plus 1200, plus 1100 on like a bet 365, maybe on a FanDuel or on the DraftKings SGP, I think that's worth some blunt money. If you can get a 30, I haven't got it. I'm not giving that out, but I wouldn't play the 25 unless I was going to play the 30 as well. But you do what you do. I like Devin Vassell for 17.5 points. All right. So those are the straights. Brunson and Vassell. And I want to say this, I don't know if I said it on some brain fart type shit, but please remember that there are 14 games tomorrow. 14 games. I'm already waiting for them fucking lines to drop when these games start. So be on the lookout for the timeline. The Dreamers, y'all already know how I do. I like to snipe. I like to get shit out early. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, and as evidence, I feel like my shit might not always be around. I really have confidence in my plays, especially early in the season. It's not working out too good on straights, but it's working out amazingly on blunt money bets. So maybe that tells me I should start actually fucking laddering my shits like the pros do. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, the blunt money bets hitting, we eating there. So yeah. Tonight, few games, don't really love them, so I might have 7 or 8 blunt money bets here, and that's really gonna be it. I am gonna have a boost on the timeline. My mystery boost was 50%. I will have that on the timeline, but I don't like that much, so I'm gonna go on my spaces. You know, Crispy Cap and Spaces. I already was in my boy Ski Profit Spaces. Y'all know these goats, but follow them if you don't. Ski Profit, Crispy Cap, and Zeta Goat. I'm gonna be in their spaces, just picking their brains and taking a little bit of what they got and what they guests got and putting it with this boost, because I don't have no strong besides my 2 straights, and I don't want to have them on everything. I don't have nothing crazy today, and there's 14 games tomorrow, and y'all know my boys play tomorrow. Y'all know Detroit play tomorrow, so I'm already waiting to see when them lines drop, and we gotta pop on them as soon as they drop, because you know I'm eyeing Usara Sis. I'm hoping they open at 2.5. If they do, it's gonna be juiced, and the bitch is gonna close at 3.5. So we gotta be ready to, pop. So put your notifications on and all that. And I'm saying that just because I think I'm gonna get value, closing line value, is good, but it don't mean the world. So I ain't trying to act like I'm about to win every fucking bet or about to be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying I like to play my shit early. All right, blunt money bets 1730. Let's get into it. Blunt money bets. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like we got 8 blunt money bets. Okay. 2 I gave on the timeline. Let's start with those. Mitchell Robinson and Nurkic, each over, well, basically both to have 11 rebounds. You can get a better price on this right now because Mitchell Robinson rebounds is dropping a little bit. They went back to 8.5, and I can see why after listening to the Knicks expert Flow break down how Mitchell Robinson be fucking fouling the shit out of Cleveland sometimes. So he does do well. That's why I'm on his this, and I was almost on his straight. I seen the 8.5. I was about to play the 8.5. But I went to look what the blunt money bet would be, like what his ladder would be. And when I went back and went to 9.5, I'm like, I'm not giving that out and I'm not playing that. So I could he has a good history against Cleveland, but he also, I understand what Flo's saying, he could foul and shit. So I didn't make it a straight, but I love Mitch and Nurkic each to have 11 rebounds. Nurkic, excuse me, he's a part of the taco, so that don't make me feel too good on prize picks, but we'll see how it works out. But yeah, Nurkic is in a good spot to get rebounds. Zach Collins can't really fuck with him. Zach Collins ain't gonna pull him away from the basket too much, and poor Wemby ain't got a chance to get rebounds against Nurkic if Wemby decides to play center. So yeah, I love the spot for both of them, and I was in my boy Ski Profit shit, and he liked Mitchell Robinson rebounds, so makes me feel even better about that. So Mitchell Robinson and Nurkic each to have 11 rebounds. That is plus 534. Put it on the timeline, so make sure you follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, if possible. Next, put this on the timeline right before I went live. Quickly and Grayson each to have 4 rebounds plus 549. So y'all know the vibes with me, man. I'm gonna just, if I think I got a good spot, we're gonna stay with it. We're gonna stay with it because they few and far between, and as the season goes on, it's harder and harder to find spots. You know what I'm saying? So Grayson Allen already cashed us out. A part of that plus something we hit plus 2,500 with him and PJ Tucker getting rebounds. So you're gonna give me 4 rebounds at a good plus money price. I'll take it. And Emmanuel Quickly, we already hit him to have 5 rebounds at plus 600 earlier in the week. Last week, it's only been 1 week of the season, believe it or not, which is crazy. I think it only been 1 week. Yeah, only been 1 week of the season. So yeah, we hit quickly as well. So both of these guys have been pretty good to us. So there's a reason why I'm playing it. Look at their game logs. I'll go ahead and fuck with them again. Quickly and Grayson, each to have 4 rebounds plus 549. We'll get to them again later. But Emmanuel Quickly has had 6 rebounds in every game except for one this season. He had one last game in the game I decided to ladder him. He had 1 in assists. He's had 6 and 4 this season, 6, 4, and 1. So yeah, go ahead and quickly do your thing. All right. And if you look at his game log, now don't look at the playoff game log, but if you look at the regular season game log against Cleveland, it's very encouraging. Very encouraging. All right. Next, I put this lay together yesterday when I was cooking up, and then hopefully it ain't nerfed too much. I don't think it should. You probably get better odds on it actually. Just when I was doing my handicap and I noticed these trends, so I put them together in an SGP for the Knicks. I wonder how my boy Flo feel about this one. But yeah, Brunson 20 points, Mitchell Robinson 10 rebounds, Brunson 1 steal, Mitchell Robinson a steal and a block. Just crazy hit rates, not only in the playoffs, but also in the regular season matchups. You know, I was very surprised. I think Mitchell Robinson, first of all, Brunson steals against this Cavs team is crazy. I forget if it was, I don't know. No, it wasn't in the playoffs. It was in the regular season though. So it is what it is. We're in the regular season. So it is what it is. So yeah, I love these lines. Again, Brunson 20 points, Mitchell 10 rebounds, Mitchell Robinson 10 rebounds, not Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson 10 rebounds, Brunson a steal, Mitchell Robinson a steal and a block. That is plus 750. All right. Next, SGP again, quickly 5 rebounds and 5 assists plus 1800. He's already done it once this year. Actually had 6 and 6 in the game. Then the other game he had 6 and 4. So 5 and 5 ain't out of the realm of possibility. And also, like I said, look at that game walk against the Cavs. Plus 1,800, I will take it. And it's crazy because his 5 rebounds is like plus 380 in the alternate lines, whatever. But the SGP is plus 700. I think that's either for the assists or the rebound. It's one of them two. It's crazy disparity, and sometimes DraftKings does that. You got to be able to hop on the wave there. So that's why I think it's an even better value. So quickly, 5 and 5, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, plus 1,800. All right. And next, I'm gonna play my guy, man. I'm gonna play my guy. This may be the last time I play my guy with the Harden news, and I'll write down the Harden news because I'll talk about Harden in a little bit. Russ. Yeah, couldn't talk you out. Well, first of all, I'm sorry, I didn't even put his. I took Russell Westbrook, and it's down there too. My straights is down there. But Russell Westbrook, over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. I don't know if Zubac has been ruled out or not yet. He's questionable. I don't see why he would play. Well, actually, I do see why he would play because they're going to be shorthanded with the trade and with other people already questionable. But with that being said, it's not like they don't got Mason Plumlee. So when Mason Plumlee lines pop, the game is at 10:30. So Mason Plumlee lines pop. We will be on Mason Plumlee double if what you call it don't play. If Zubac don't play, shit, Mason Plumlee rebounds should probably be 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. So his double will be worth it. And his assists will be worth it too because Mason Plumlee is a very good passer. But with that being said, if Zubac is ruled out or if Zubac is ruled in, I still love Russ to get over 13.5 rebounds and assists. I think, and yeah. And I took his triple-double plus 1,500. Just want to put them both together because I'm surprised I didn't write down my 3 straights. Again, I'm a narrative guy. I kind of feel like I like to put my guys in these players' shoes, and that's what I did with LaVine yesterday. So LaVine heard everybody talking about 51 points and no assists. These niggas make $40 million a year. You think he give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? He just scored 51 points. You know what I'm saying? And they barely lost that game. So what he came out and did, let's 1 assist. What, you think he gonna be trying to prove y'all wrong and get a double-double? Nah, Zach LaVine ain't that guy. He's a scorer. He don't need to prove that he can pass. So shit, what's Russ gonna think? Oh, y'all bringing in Harden now? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are, yeah, last year y'all brought me in for the end of the season in the playoff run. I had some amazing games. Damn, y'all don't value me. Damn, my minutes gonna be down. Damn, my usage gonna be down. Damn, is y'all gonna treat me like the Lakers did me and just have me standing in the corner now? Damn, am I coming off the bench now? Damn, what's going on? So I expect to get a vintage Russell Westbrook performance tonight. Like, okay, well, y'all bringing in Harden. Don't forget about me. Don't forget what I can do. All right. So Love it. Plus 1,500. It looked like my boy Tyler said, yeah, he's on the Russ triple double plus 1,700. It's just narrative, and Russ is a narrative guy. If you don't know, just look at his MVP season. Look at the game that he cemented, averaging a triple double in. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, give me my guy to get a triple double plus 1,500 and give me the rebounds and assists. Shit, he's had 8 and 9 rebounds his last 2 games, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully he get his assists back up. And also Bones Highland. Couldn't talk you off for playing Bones, but we're gonna see who's ruled out and who's ruled in. But either way it goes, they're gonna be shorthanded tonight. No KJ Martin off the bench, no Covington off the bench, no Batum starting or off the bench. All these are guys that take rebounds and assists and usage away from Russ. So yeah, love it. Russ over 13.5, and that's plus money on DraftKings, plus 105. The Brunson's a minus 130, and the Devin Vassell should be a minus 110. All right. So next, I got 2 more blunt money bets. So shit, look like we might have only had 7. But yeah, I got 2 more blunt money bets, which are round robins, and then I have my 1 prize pick play. Then we'll get to the comments and we'll get up out of here. Have not really looked at the NFL yet this week, and I'm just starting my college, my NCAA looks, but I can't lie, man. Even though we did okay in NCAA, we did well in NCAA last week, and we've been having a good season. It's just not the same without my goddamn FanDuel boost, man. The boost that we've been tearing up, man. So my 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals, and shit like that. It's just not the same without them. So we're gonna have to see, man, if I can get my FanDuel account back. They can expedite that process. All right. But yeah, 2 round robins, and yeah, kind of go without saying. Okay. So rebounds. This is a rebound round robin. Quickly 5, Grayson 5, Russ 8. I already spoke to Quickly, having 5+ rebounds in 2 games. Grayson Allen already cashed us out once, so we're gonna ride with Grayson again. And something that stuck out to me about Grayson too that I really liked was the fact that he got how many minutes? 29, 30 minutes, even in a blowout. He led the team in minutes. So I like that. He's gonna be on the floor, and that's what I like to get for spare stats like rebounds. So give me Quickly 5 rebounds, give me Grayson 5 rebounds, and Russ to have 8 rebounds, round robin 2s and 3s. Quickly plus 380, Grayson plus 290, and Russ is a plus 255 for them 8 rebounds. And Russ has had 8 rebounds in back-to-back games, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And once you put all those together, it's a 65-45. Okay. And if you're not sure about how these round robins work, because I haven't said this in a while, just because but if you're not sure how these round robins work, just go to Prize Picks or go to Parlay Play, go wherever you want to, any of these like fantasy sites, and just do a flex play. Do a 4-team flex play or do a 3-man flex play and see how that payout is. That's a round robin. Okay. So 2s and 3s. When I do my round robins, I do so that way if a 2-teamer hit, then you normally double your money if just 2 out of the 3 hit, and then if 3 hit, then you go crazy. All right. So yeah, rebounds again. Quickly 5, Grayson 5, Russ 8. Round robins, 2s and 3s. And that is a plus 65-45, 6,000. 65-45. Once you parlay them all together. Next, Quickly 4 assists. Franz Wagner 3 threes, and K in a SGP. KD under 34 points, Devin Vassell to score 17 points. Okay, that is round robin. You can round robin this, and I'll get into the analysis in a second, but I'll run it back again. Quickly 4 assists. I spoke to Quickly. He's had 4 assists in 2 of 3 games. Look at the Cavs game log. That is a plus 310. Franz Wagner 3 threes plus 200. Shout out to my boy Ben Simon. Popped up in the spaces and will look like his burner account. I don't know what the fuck happened. But shout out to my boy Ben. He popped up in the spaces. Definitely a guy I respect. I haven't heard much from him this season, but he's a basketball dog. And he popped up in my boy Ski Spaces, and he broke down Franz Wagner, how he's shooting 7 threes a game. Prize Picks. He's averaging 7 threes a game. So obviously, if you're shooting 7 threes a game, you can go 3 of 7 one night. Shit, you can even go 4 of 7, 4 of 8 one night. All right. But yeah, he shot 7 threes every game this season. Last game, which was last night, he had 0 shots in the first, 0 3-point attempts in the first half, and then ended up with 7. He shot 7 in the second half. So that is crazy. So yeah, give me Franz Wagner 3 threes plus 200. And again, a SGP of KD under 34 points, and Devin Vassell to over 16.5. So the score is 17. That is a plus 200. We round robin those 2s and 3s. And if all 3 hit, that is a plus 3590. Ooh, a plus 6500 and a plus 3500. There's that alignment that we be needing when we start cooking. We starting to cook again. I don't know. I wonder what time it is. I wonder if the time trying to tell me something. I ain't gonna look. Oh, okay, 30:11. All right, okay, all right. Just trying to see what the vibes is. So yeah, love those things. You can round robin that. So, and this is on DraftKings. If you don't know all of these lines, everything that I'm saying, I'm sorry, is on DraftKings. So do your best, shop around, pick the best numbers. But I'm primarily DraftKings until I get my FanDuel account back. So that is the vibes we are on. Those are the blunt money bets. I will get into prize picks. We just call it 31 minutes. Get into prize picks. But yeah, Grayson Ben Ball. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. But yeah, I got one prize pick. I might have another one, doubt it though. Just because the card is so crazy tomorrow, and I don't want to be betting too much on the 3-game slate that I don't really love any of the games. So, but I do love / like all of these spots. Okay, so and the way I do my prize picks is I do flexes and taco. I mean flex and tacos. I do flexes and I do power play. So let's just say you put 50 on the prize pick, then I would do like 35 and 15 or 30 and 20, just depending on what you're doing. Because the flex, that way, if 3 out of 4 hit, because I tend to do 4-mans, you're gonna rarely ever see me do 5 or 6 because I don't think it's enough value with the flex. With the 5, so I rarely do 5s, and if I do 6, it's just because I'm trying to hit like a super lotto or some shit. So generally with me, with prize picks, you're gonna get a 4-man, and I do flexes and power plays. So if you're gonna put 50 on it, or if you're gonna put 10 on it, then do, you know what I'm saying, $2.50 on the power play, and do $7.50 on the flex. Okay, that's generally how I do it, kind of like a 65 to 75% on the flex play, and then the rest 35 to 25% on the power play. All right. And with that being said, let's get into it. We're going to use the taco, just how I use my taco play. So yeah, we're going to use the taco. Nurk over 7.5 rebounds. So we'll take that. Good number, obviously. Donovan Mitchell over 9.5 3-point attempts. Against the Knicks the last 2 years, he's had 10 or more attempts every game except for one. Stuck out like a sore thumb. He's also had 10 or more attempts every game this season so far. So we'll see what happens. All right. Donovan Mitchell over 9.5 3-point attempts. Nurkic over 7.5 rebounds. Taco vibes. Franz Wagner over 5 3-point attempts. I just explained to y'all what my boy Ben said about Franz shooting 7 attempts per game this season, to the point where he shot 7 in the second half just to keep that average. So let's go, Franz. Keep letting it go. So we'll take his over 5 3-points attempted, and Julius Randle over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. I got this from my boy Moonoff. Shout out to Moonoff. And this makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Because this is kind of him and Mitchell Robinson can each go crazy, but it's kind of a protected play just in case Mitchell Robinson get in foul trouble or Mitchell Robinson be bullshitting. Then Randall should come through with the rebounds and the assist. All right, so I will run that back. Flexed in power play. Julius Randle over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. Franz Wagner Julius Randle over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. Franz Wagner over 5 3-point attempts. Nurkic over 7.5 rebounds, and Donovan Mitchell over 9.5 3-point attempts. And that is what we on for the day. Like I said, I will have a stepped up, not even stepped up, whatever it's called, the mystery boost shit. I will have that on the timeline, so look out for that before 6:30. I will have that before 6:30. Sweet spot between 6 and 6:30. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know if the first game is at 7 or 7:30 tonight. You know how the NBA do. You know, on standalone nights like this where you only got 2 or 3 games and everybody fiending coming off a night where, you know, you just had 9 games and shit, they're gonna fuck around and have the first game start at 8. You know what I'm saying? Make you wait for it. So we will see. And that's it, man. Everybody get to the comments and get up out of here. And again, if you're watching this on Twitter, please do me a favor, heart this and give me a retweet. It'll help my page and my channel out immensely. If you're watching this on YouTube, please sub to my channel. Just hit the sub button and hit that like button. Like. Even if you're watching this in an hour or 2 hours later, hit the like button. We've been doing real good with the likes. I had to chew the dreamers out like 2 weeks ago because they was getting lazy with the likes. And ever since then, y'all been showing out. So shout out to the dreamers, man, because I rarely talk my shit. But yeah, so make sure you hit that like button. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to the channel if you can. It'll help the channel out. We're trying to get to 490 subs at the end of the week. All right. And that's it. I'm gonna talk about Harden. Get to these comments. See what you're talking about. Daniel, first time catching the live. Gonna be in here anytime I get the chance. I appreciate it, my boy. I generally go between I either do like a wake up with dream type shit between 10 and 11 a.m. And that's always on Saturdays. But generally, I do like a wake up with dream type shit between 10 or 11, or I'm gonna be on at this time between 3 and 3:45. That's how my schedule works out generally. And I try to do a show every single day. But you know, especially NBA season, I'll definitely, unless you know I'm on vacation. I even was just in Costa Rica and did a show there. But I'll generally try and do a show every day, but at least 5 days a week you're gonna get a show out of me. Mondays are literally generally my toughest days with my schedule and all that shit. So if I do pop up on Mondays, it'll be anytime, who knows, and it'll be real quick. All right. Devontae Swain get here. He said he's 26, man. And he only got 1 foot in that Jodeci. Yeah, man, freaking you from Jodeci is a hit. You know, we might have my young dreamers in here, but if we got any guys in their mid 30s or 40s, drop one more Jodeci. I'm missing one Jodeci. Not Fiendin'. Fiendin' all right, but it's freaking you. Oh, dumbass. Forever My Lady, my guy. Even before, well, it depends on what you know what I'm saying. But yeah, Freaking You by Jodeci and Forever My Lady. All right, big vibes. The only two you really need from Jodeci, young man. That's the only thing because shit, yeah, I'm 10 years older than you, my guy. So Jodeci was like crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? Me getting on Jodeci was like, oh, this that old shit for me. So for you, oh my God, for you, geez, Jodeci must feel like what Gladys Knight and the Pips felt like for me. My God. So yeah, all you need is Forever My Lady and Freaking You, and you good for Jodeci. What's the vibes, Tyler? You play this late. Yeah, man. Like I said, and when you play it, make sure you hit that like button and share it too. Let the people know. But yeah, I'm with you on that rush trip double. Yes, Smith Legacy was popping, my guy. Yes, Grayson is playing well. Grayson low key has been the second best player in their team, maybe, or third after Nurk. I haven't caught all their games, but just box score hunting and watching a little bit of action that I have watched. Grayson has been playing good defensively, stretching the floor, getting his threes up, knocking some threes down, getting some rebounds, doing all the dirty stuff, you know. So I did like that pickup when he came through. I did like that pickup. Russ got to be pissed about that trade. You know he is. PG, Kawhi, Harden all making 40 mil and Russ making 4 mil. Damn, is he? Yeah, and we'll see what happens. You know, I'm sure he's going to be a little upset about that, but there's nothing he can do because Russ chose to stay there. He wanted to be in LA. And Russ, honestly, Russ may have more money than all those guys because Russ is I think Russ is like the second or third richest player in the league right now after LeBron. He got a crazy off the court empire. I could be missing somebody huge where y'all like, what the fuck? I know it's LeBron first, but Russ been going crazy. I think Russ is like worth 400 or 500 mil. And you would think like, oh well, God, look, he got all those contracts, but now you got to think after taxes, take that shit out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, God damn it, come and talk to me. I'm tripping. Thank you, Scotty. I'm tripping. See, I'm not guiding the God. Yes, Freaking You, Forever My Lady. Come and talk to me is the #1 song. Damn, yo. Hopefully you still in here, Deshante. If you still in here, my guy, my fault. Damn, thank you, somebody. Scotty just set me straight. What the fuck am I talking about? Now, those other two some monsters. Like Jodeci, they goaded for a reason. You know the name Jodeci for a reason. But yeah, what the fuck? I'm tripping. Come and talk to me, obviously. But yeah, I'm sure Russ is going to be upset about that. And as far as the trade, I think that Daryl Morey did the best that he could do. You got Harden. He's 33 years old. Not too old in basketball, but it's not like, thanks, Mom, who bets, yeah, just my African king had a part of my Halloween costume that I wore to a Halloween party last week or this weekend. And I might go to a Halloween get together tonight. My big guy buy me a little costume just to go out. But yeah, and I got to get out of here so I can get the kids some candy for the trick and treat shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, you got a guy that's 33 years old, a guy that's clearly a team cancer, a guy that's for somehow, some way, because obviously he still got some ball in him. He still got some skill in him. He just led the league in assists, or was second or third in the league in assists last year. But a guy who will force his way out and will do whatever the fuck he got to do to get wherever the fuck he want to go. Like, what are you going to get back for that guy? Like, what Philly thought they was going to get back for him? He's 33 years old and he's on the last year of his contract. So he can leave after this year, even though he's not going to leave. He wants to stay in LA and get re-signed there. And LA is going to re-sign him because they're opening up a new arena and they want to be able to have an attraction, which the beard will always be an attraction until he's downright trash. And I don't think he's going to be downright trash. He's always going to be able to do a step back. He's always going to have the beard. So even harder than 2 or 3 years, when he's like visibly super washed, he'll still be able to, you know, have that that aesthetic and that marketing prowess with him. All right. So, you know, I'm sure Russ understand the business, but Russ, you got the ball. That's why I love Russ tonight, because yeah, obviously he's gonna have less usage, less opportunities with Harden. Harden need the fucking ball. Harden need the ball. Harden ain't coming off the bench. Not after last season. And I love Russ, but if you bringing either one of them off the bench, then you already understand it's gonna have to be Russ. So, you know, and that's why I also like Bones Highland tonight. What does that do for Bones? Because now, you know, Russ gonna be, look, you know what I'm saying? So, and again, I don't even love this look. I think it's on paper, it's great, but to me, this shit don't move the needle at all. You know, it don't move the needle at all. You know, it just don't. Okay, let me say this. It does move the needle because the Clippers are always fucking hurt. So then they always feel like, oh, if we can in the playoff, one of them is always hurt. Paul George, Kawhi, or both. Like last year, they always hurt. So it always seemed like it's like, oh, and we could just get like it'd be game 2 of the series, and it's like, oh, we doubt it. But if this series makes it to a game 7 or a game 6, then they may get Kawhi back, or they may get Paul George back. Oh, if they make it to the next round, I know this round just started, but yeah, Kawhi's ramping up. Like so. If that's the case, then Harden does help, because if Harden's healthy with Russ in one of those two, then maybe you can extend the series where you wouldn't have already extended it to get your Kawhi back, to get your Paul George back. Okay, maybe there. But aside from it, I'm not, Harden about to, you know, Harden still could get his assists. He still could get his assists. He can still push the pace with them. But Harden don't want to do that. Harden want to dribble. Harden want to pick and roll. And him and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George pick and roll might be nasty as a bitch. It really might be. It might be. But if Harden can't get downhill, how nasty is it going to be? If Harden can't get to the line, how nasty is it going to be? And those was problems in Philly. He wasn't getting to the line like that. He wasn't getting downhill. I think he didn't get his first dunk in the season until like 4 or 5 months in. It was like a big deal when he got his first dunk. So I don't think this trade really moves the needle, and Russ knows that. So yes, all the more reason for Russ to be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because Russ probably feel like he's Harden, even though he's not. But as far as stats, he's feel like he is Harden. Shit, him and Harden can each, at this point, Harden ain't killing nobody with the points. Yeah, he can go for 40. So can Russ. Then he can go for 8 the next game. So can Russ. As far as assists, he's a better passer and a better decision maker than Russ. So obviously he's an upgrade there. But if I'm Russ, I'm like, shit, will he average 10 assists? I can average 10 assists. You know what I'm saying? He don't play no defense. I don't play no defense. At least you're going to get some effort shit out of me, some loose balls, some blocks, and some steals when it comes to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ever getting that out of Harden. So it'll be very, very interesting. All that, plus Zubac being out, is the reason why I'm on Russ tonight. Don Play, what's the vibes, my boy? What's the vibes? Scotty, thanks for putting me back on my square, man. I'm tripping, giving the young boy, I was tripping there. Come and talk to me is number 1. Then you could probably go Freaking You and Forever My Lady. Just, yeah, come and talk to me, because that's like a romantic song, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come in. What the fuck was I talking about? Come and talk to me. Thanks, Mom Who Bets. Yeah, the vibe, just for Halloween, Halloween vibes for the people. All right, I wanted to ask your friend who was on the show day before yesterday, because I know he's Knicks fan base. Does he see them? Yeah. Well, I don't want to get, first of all, I don't think Mind Flo is a good guy. And I'm surprised Flo not in the comments. He might be watching. I don't know. But follow Flo on Twitter. Stephen Floor. The way I always remember it is Floor Rival, but I think it's Floral. But Stephen, you know what I'm saying? Just know how to spell Stephen, and Florival, Stephen Florival. If you follow Stephen, he gonna every day the Knicks play, he gonna have something on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have something. So oh shit, and he gave out a prize picks play that I might need to tell. So yeah, just follow him, but I don't want to give out his shit, but I will tell you he does like the Knicks today. And he's a Knicks fan, so shocker. The Clippers has all them LA boys on their team. Damn, that's a good point. Oh shit, all them boys from LA? Harden from that area? I don't know. I gotta ask my boy Wham. Unless you a Cali nigga down play. You a Cali boy? I know my boy Wham, my boy Ski, they true official Cali niggas, so I'm sure they know for sure. Wow, that's crazy. I know Harden went to Arizona State, but yeah, Russ, because they supposed to be like childhood friends, I guess. So yeah, Russ and Harden both from LA. Kawhi from that area, because that's why he went back to the Clippers. And I think Paul George from LA. Yo, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. But I don't know if they're gonna fuck up their chemistry. Tyronn Lue a dog now. Tyronn Lue is a great coach. So I know Tyronn is like, give it to me. Give it to me. Give me anything that can help me with these injury-prone motherfuckers. Give me anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to agree with you. I don't know if they're gonna mess up their chemistry. I don't think it moves the needle, as I explained before. But Tyronn Lue, I'm sure he like, give me him. He want him because he can't depend on none of his stars. So if you're gonna give me a guy that I can depend on to give me 17 and 10 when these boys is out like you know they're gonna be. Now it's contract year for both of them. Contract year for all three of them too. So we also got to keep that in all four of them. So we got to keep that in mind. All right, contract year for Paul George. They didn't get re-signed in the offseason. Contract year for Kawhi Leonard. He didn't get re-signed in the offseason. They could have extended them and made sure they didn't have to play this year. Let them know, okay, well, you got 2 more years, or you got 4 more years after this year. They did not re-sign them. Harden, he's on the last year of a deal, and we just talked about Russ. Very interesting. I don't know. I might like this deal now. Do you think they're going to trade Russ? No. I don't think they're going to trade Russ. Nope. I think they brought him back for $4 million. Nah, you keep Russ. You keep Russ. They all was gonna come up short. What type of ways? I don't know what you mean. Don't play my boy. Kawhi from Riverside, California. Okay. Yeah, that seemed like, well, it's in Cali. It's in Cali. Cali big as hell. So that shit might be, you know, that shit could be a long ways from LA. So I don't want to act like that's LA. I don't know. Now I know Russ LA, Kawhi. Okay, Harden LA and Russ LA. Where PG-13? I think PG-13 definitely strike me like an LA nigga. No shade. He just strike me like a kind of laid back, pretty nigga. You know what I'm saying? Norman Powell from LA too, Sandy. Oh my God. And Norman Powell questionable tonight too. If he play, I mean, any of these, we just gonna have to be watching this Clippers. Stop me if you heard that before. We're gonna have to be watching this Clipper injury report because the guys is traded. Harden and PJ Tucker not playing tonight. So if you know whoever, if Zubac not playing and if Zubac don't play and Norman Powell don't play, then definitely in on. I mean, you got to be all in. You could be technically all in on everybody, but Bones Highland for sure because Bones gonna play in a blowout. Even if they blow them out or if they get blown out, Bones gonna play. So you gotta love Bones. Obviously, I spoke about why you gotta love Russ. And Mason Plumlee because he's gonna start at center if Zubac is out. All right, so we just got to stalk that injury report. Smith said they need 2 balls. Yeah, man, we'll see because 2 of those guys claim to be some of the best passers in history with Russ and Harden. I'm tapping in late, but who is on the rebound guy to watch tonight? Already look at the timeline. I gave out 2 lays on the timeline. But yeah, I'll run back. I'll run back everything real quick, actually. Nah, that's way too much. Well, I guess yeah, I'll run back everything real quick. But just watch the show back and first of all, check out the timeline already. I put 2 on there, 2 rebound lays on there. But when you run this back, I always tell people watch it back on the speed of like 1 0.25. Like, go to your settings on YouTube and turn it to 1.25 or even 1.5. That way the show will go quicker, and I will put the timestamps up. All right, but yeah, straights. Jalen Brunson over 21.5 points, 22.5 is fine. Devin Vassell over 17.5 points. Russell Westbrook over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. That is plus money. I'll get into the what you call it real quick. The prize pick. Julius Randle over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. Franz Wagner over 5 3-pointers attempted. Nurkic over 7.5 rebounds, and Donovan Mitchell over 9.5 3-pointers attempted. We flexed that 65-75%, and then we put the rest on the power play. Okay. Blunt money bets, 2-round robins, quickly 4 assists. Franz Wagner 3 threes. KD in the SGP under 33.5 points, and Vassell over 16.5 points. That is a round robin 2s and 3s. This is also a round robin 2s and 3s. Quickly 5 rebounds. Grayson 5 rebounds. Russ 8 rebounds. Round robin 2s and 3s. All right. That's a plus 6,500 when they all hit. The other one is a plus 3,500 when they all hit. Next, Rush triple double plus 1,500. Quickly 5 rebounds and 5 assists plus 1,800. My Knicks SGP, Brunson 10 points. Mitchell Robinson 10 rebounds. No, Brunson 20 points. Mitchell Robinson 10 rebounds. Brunson 1 steal. Mitchell Robinson a block and a steal. It's a plus 750. Probably better odds at this point. And then my rebound lays, my two teamers, I'll put them both on the timeline. Mitchell Robinson and Nurkic each to have 11 rebounds, and Quickly and Grayson each to have 4 rebounds. Damn. Maybe I should put those together. Yeah, let's put those together and see what happens. See what that do. That's not official, but I'm just looking at this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and put those together just to see. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both gonna hit anyway. But yeah, those are a plus 549 and a plus 534 each. All right. As always, let me go to the store and get some candy for these kids. Get ready for my boy Crispy Cabin Spaces. Eat a snack. Even though I'm not that hungry right now, but I can always use a snack. And that's it, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Let's keep the heater going. Like the video, retweet the video, comment on the video, sub to my channel, Blunt Money Bets. Turn your notifications on. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy One, all that good promotion stuff. Sign up to Parley Play using promo code DREAM. Sign up to Bet US to get 125% referral bonus. Just click on my page. And I gotta start going on that site, man. I'll be so fucking busy. To give out some exclusive Bet US plays, because they got some crazy Blunt Money Bets on there. I just haven't had time to get on that site like that. And maybe that's what the universe is telling me to do with FanDuel getting blocked. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. But yeah, if you sign up for that, just click the link on my page and you'll see the Blunt Money Bets page. I got like my own little page when you sign up using my link. So that is it. Handle the vibes. Let's get this cash. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. We gotta have it. So let's get it.